Good morning, everyone. I'm going to call cases. Please let the attorney state their name first, and then you say your name, okay? All right, this is the people versus Kenneth Ford. Ticket number X4057410. Count 1, no operator's license / multiple ops, no ops. Good morning. Please say your names for the record.
Good morning. Marina Shupak appearing on behalf of Mr. Ford, present.
All right. Is this, I don't know, is the civil infraction included or not? I don't have that. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Is there a count 2 on this matter or no?
I believe there was a civil infraction, which would have been the seatbelt ticket on that.
Is it in default?
To my knowledge, no. We've had a court date set, and it's been.
Okay, so count 2 violation of seatbelt law. Good morning. Please say your names for the record.
Marina Shupak appearing on behalf of the board. Can you say your name, please, Kenneth?
Is your client present?
He is. I see him on here.
Kenneth Gabor.
There he is.
All right. How does your client wish to proceed?
Judge, at this time, this is the time and date set for bench trial. My knowledge, the officer has not appeared. We would ask for a dismissal on both counts.
All right, this matter was set for trial, I guess at 9, it's now 11:58. No officer has appeared. These matters are dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you, Judge. I'm just wondering if that civil infraction, would I be able to find out if that did get defaulted somehow? Like, would that be undone if it did?
No, it's there. It's set for a formal hearing.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Judge. Then have the rest of your day, everyone.
Yeah, have a good one. Have a good holiday. You're all set.
You too.
Thank you.
All right, this is the people versus Michael Lawrence. Ticket number P1355210, count 1, leave scene of accident, personal injury. Good morning. Please say your names for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. George Brown on behalf of the defendant. P80369.
Mr. Lawrence, state your name.
Michael Lawrence.
All right, this matter, I believe, is set for.
It's set for pre-trial, Your Honor.
Thank you.
As Mr. Goss can confirm, we've reached a resolution in the matter. Defendant is prepared to plead to driving without corrective lenses. The understanding the original charge will be dismissed.
All right, raise your right hand, Mr. Lawrence. You know what, 1 second. Let me just log on to something because I can't see anything. Maybe I might be. All right, do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Brown, in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial? Guilty plea?
I missed the last part.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea.
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of May 20th, 2022 at 7:21 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near 8 Mile and Van Dyke Street, the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2017 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
And did you leave the scene of an accident that caused personal injury?
Yes.
All right, you satisfied, Mr. Brown?
So satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied the factual basis will amend the count to driving without corrective lenses. We'll proceed with consistency. There's gonna be a $200 fine. Mr. Lawrence, can you have that fine paid by January 19th?
Yes, I can do it this week.
Did you have any questions, sir?
Just where would I pay the fine to?
So you can pay it online with the court website. You can pay it over the phone. If you're ready, I can give you that phone number. There's kiosks around the city. It's called DIV, D-I-V as in Victor, D-A-T as in Tom. You can also download that app and pay it over the, on the app. But the phone number, because I think you guys got pins, 855-798-1547.
And Your Honor, what was the amount of that fine?
200.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, so you're all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Have a good holiday. This is the people versus Brittany Littles. Ticket number P1296911, count 1, driver license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P1295613, expired plates. Ticket number SP1335751, count 1, driver license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP1335706, count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no valid registration certificate. And count 3, violation of basic speed law, drove unsafe manner. And ticket number SP12969. Oh, we already did that one. Strike that. Ticket number. 1 second, please. P1295613, count 1, expired plate. And then ticket number P1339277, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P1272457, count 1, driver license suspended. I'm not sure if these are in default, but count 2 is expired plates, count 3 is no proof of insurance. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Brittany Littles.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Littles. Your Honor, Ms. Littles would avail herself of the opportunity of a prosecutor's offer to allow her to enter a plea to failure to display, blockading, and expired plates. The remaining matters to be dismissed.
You said it was fail to display, expired
Blockade
plates.
and blockading.
Yes, I can give you.
Okay, give me 1 second. This is expired.
Okay, it is.
Yeah, let's do that.
Going to be the SP 1335763 is the fireplace from the SP 129561. LTD SP 1296919.
All right, sorry about that. Raise your right hand, Ms. Littles. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
You can put your hand down. Have you had an opportunity to speak to the attorney in private about your case and your right?
I did.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will,
Yes,
pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
yes,
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
yes,
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
yes.
I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of January 17, 2022 at 10:09 a.m. On that date and time, were you at near Jefferson and Woodward in the city of Detroit?
Yes,
Were you driving a 2010 Nissan vehicle?
yes,
Were you driving while your license was suspended?
yes,
You satisfied, Mr. Berry?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Court is also satisfied the factual basis will accept the admission to count one and will amend that count to fail to display. You stipulate to the face of the ticket for ticket number SP 1335706, count 3, violation of basic speed law, drove unsafe manner, and then ticket number P 1295613.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
The court accepts those stipulations, will amend, that was that blockading?
Yes.
All right, so the court will amend that count to blockading, and then one second, please. And then I think expired place is $105 fine. You stipulate the proper cause as the remaining tickets to be dismissed,
So stipulated, Your Honor.
so they're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. So there's a fine of $200 for the fail to display. And then there's a fine for the blockading of $175, and then for the expired plate of $105. So the grand total is $480. Now, civil infractions are usually due in 14 days, but because you have this misdemeanor attached, the court will give you additional time to have that paid. Can you have it paid by January 19th, or do you need more time?
Yeah, January 19th is good.
Okay. Did you have any questions?
Nope.
So you're all set, ma'am. Good luck to you. Have a good holiday.
I can just leave.
You can.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I got it. Okay. All right, this is the people versus. All right, this is the people versus Paul. Paul, Paul Garrison.
Yes, ma'am. Parlay Garrison here, ma'am.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'd ask for a recall of this case. I just noticed that one of these cases is a state case. Oh, well, it's actually set to be dismissed here for lack of a complaining witness. You're ready.
Okay, this is the people versus Paul Garrison. Ticket number U6004, I'm sorry, U60064221. Count one, offer to engage the services of another for an act of prostitution. Ticket number U566032. Count one, offer to engage the services of another act of prostitution. Ticket number. No, it looks like that one has been dealt with.
That's set for review.
Okay, thank you. That's up for review. Ticket number. Here. Let me do this. Ticket number SP 1370510, count one. Wrong way, one-way street. Ticket number SP 1327394, count one. Disregard traffic control device. Count two, no proof of insurance. Ticket number SP 1369787, count one. Drive with revoked license. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Count three, expired plate, CMV. And ticket number SP 1349163, count one. Drive with revoked license. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Good morning. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Again, your name, sir?
My name is Paul A. Garrison.
Judge, the defendant is here for the purpose of trial. However, the prosecutor and I have discussed a pretrial settlement, and the resolution is now part of the court's file. He's going to waive all rights here today and plead guilty pursuant to the recommendation. Thank you.
What's the recommendation?
The recommendation is that on the two driving while license revoked counts, the defendant would plead guilty here to the reduced charge of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, that the balance of the cases before the court would thereby be dismissed. And I would stipulate to probable cause for those dismissals on the defendant's behalf. Thank you.
And you're saying the balance of the tickets that are set for trial today?
The balance of the cases that the court called, yes. So in other words, the following cases would be dismissed. SP 1327394, count one and count two. That the defendant would also enjoy the dismissal as SP 136978772, as well as 136978773, and SP 137050101, Your Honor.
I think it's fine. Okay. All right. Raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Bachman, in private about your case and your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will,
Yes, ma'am.
pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
To direct your attention to the date of May 19, 2022 at 10:25 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Linwood and Fullerton in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2006 Dodge vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving with revoked license?
Yes, ma'am.
You satisfied, Mr. Boston?
I am satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
Was this amended to, I forget, was it?
Allowing, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. All right, the court's all satisfied the factual basis will amend count one to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of July 19, 2022 at 9:46 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near East Arizona Street, John R. Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2004 BMW vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Driving that vehicle and your license was revoked?
Yes, ma'am.
You satisfied, Mr. Bachman?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm satisfied. Thank you.
All right. Court is also satisfied with the factual basis. This too is also amended to allowing.
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
Court will amend the count to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. You stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining tickets to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor, and we would thank the court and the prosecutor for the recommendation.
The dismissal without prejudice will proceed to sentencing. It's gonna be a $200 fine for both tickets. It was a total of $400. Can you have this paid by January 19th?
No doubt about it, Your Honor. And I thank you very much.
Do you have any questions, sir?
No, I just have one question about one ticket that wasn't mentioned, in which I had a 3-month probation that's supposed to be closed out because we got the documents to the court.
Okay, let me, if I can take over, that was the case that Your Honor called. It was the U-ticket case for offering to engage. The defendant was here for review, specifically for the purpose of showing 3 things, and he sent those, and they should all be a part of the file. If not, I have copies of all those. They were a copy of his HIV or AIDS testing, not the results, of course, but just proof that he did that, as well as attended the misdemeanor morality class. And there was one other thing, Mr. Garrison. Can you apprise the court of everything you've done to complete your term of probation?
As my attorney indicated, I took care of all those things. I've submitted those documents of proof to the court and my attorney for the morality class, the going in for the STD testing and all that. I've taken care of all the requirements.
All the fines and costs are paid in full. We simply ask that the case be closed here, Judge.
Yes, everything's paid.
All right, it looks like, from what I see, I do see the certificate for that you completed the misdemeanor morality course. So it looks like you complied with all requirements. And so the court will close this case out.
Thank you.
And you are all set, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you, Your Honor, and happy holidays to everyone. Will 36 District Court be sending my attorney or myself documentation to these resolved stipulations?
Probably not. So what
I
you
get
need to do is.
I'll get it to him.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Not a problem.
Happy holidays to everyone.
I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Have a good holiday.
Thank you, ma'am.
Give me 1 second, please. Okay, this is the People versus Robert Garvin. Speaker number P128170, count 1, driver license suspended. Count 2, improper plates. Count 3, drive and register or entitled vehicle. Ticket number P10208334. Count 1, drove while unlicensed. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning. Please say your name for the record.
Robert Garvin.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Garvin. Your Honor, as it turns out, Mr. Garvin has a valid license and registration.
All right, you said he showed valid documentation, Mr. Berry?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And you said his license is in fact valid?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so with that, you stipulate the probable cause?
So stipulated.
Okay, these matters are dismissed without prejudice. You're all set, Mr. Garvin. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate you.
Hold on 1 second, Mr. Garvin.
Got 2 minutes of
So, Mr. Garvin, you have other matters that are in fact in warrant status. You want to set them for another date?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Okay. We'll come back on January 18th at 8:30.
January 18th at 8:30.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Do you need Ms. Law, do you need me to call these cases? The ones that I'm set for January 18th?
No, I'm all right.
Are you asking me, Your Honor?
Yes, Ms. Law. Do I need to call the case that I'm setting on the 18th, or is that okay?
You don't have to. I just jotted down that he'll come back for other matters that are in warrant status. And so if the court's records reflect what those are, I think you're fine.
Thank you. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Garvin.
Thank you.
Excuse me, this is Corporal Kropik.
Who are you on, DeAndre Laughlin?
Yeah, I didn't know if, I don't see him. I didn't know if he had KPS or.
Yeah, he's in the trial. Is Mr. Laughlin present?
I don't believe Mr. Laughlin appeared.
Yeah.
Corporal Crockett will take it.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that, Judge.
We'll KPS him. I don't think he's here.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, this is the people versus Jalen Gray, ticket number H10000854. Count. Hold on 1 second. Count 1, or I'm sorry, count 2, improper play. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
I believe Mr. Gray got a new pre-trial date, Your Honor, and is no longer with us.
Okay, he got a pre-trial date of August 8th, January 18th.
Let me see. We just giving out February, right? February the 9th?
Me second.
Second.
Okay. This is People versus Marcel Gunter. Ticket number P1337623. Count 1. Expired plate. Count 2. No proof of insurance. Count 3. Tinted windows. Ticket number P1337628. Count 1. Failed to display a valid operator's license on a person. And count 2. Driving registered or untitled vehicle. Good morning. Please say your names for the record.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Gunter. State your full name, Mr. Gunter.
Marcel Gunter.
Your Honor,
Marcel
Mr. Gunter. Thank you, Mr. Gunter. Your Honor, Mr. Gunter would avail himself of the people's offer to allow him to enter a plea to failure to display and the remaining matters to be dismissed.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Gunter. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Berry in private about your case and your rights.
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, Your Honor.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to direct your attention to April 6, 2022 at 1:28 p.m. on that date and time where you at or near Wildermere and Open Boulevard in the city of Detroit.
Yes, Your Honor.
You drive a 2008 Mercury vehicle.
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license that was on your person?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're satisfied, Mr. Berry?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Court's also satisfied the factual basis. You stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining tickets to be dismissed.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Their dismissed without prejudice will proceed to sentencing. There's going to be a fine of $200. Can you have that paid by January 19th? Mr. Gunter?
Hello?
Yes, can you pay there's a fine of $200. Can you have it paid by January 19th?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Next time, take your hat off when you're in court, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am.
That's okay. You're all set, sir. Good luck to you. Have a good
All right. You too, ma'am.
Thank you. This is People versus Jesus. Leah. Ticket number. Sorry. Okay, Jesus Leo.
I
Ticket
no longer
number.
see Jesus Leo in the meeting room, Your Honor. He was here,
Oh, he's
but
not here? Did he leave?
I think he did.
Got another day?
I'll give him
Okay, we'll give him another day.
February 2nd. That'll be 20.
We'll come back February 2nd at 8:30. Can you call the cases or?
no. I'll just make a note.
Thank you.
This is the People versus Johnny Lewis. Johnny Lewis, ticket number P1314744. Count 1, driver license suspended. Ticket number 18453-180. Count 1, no operator's license in possession. Ticket number U46273118. count one, violation of city controlled substance code. Good morning, please state your names for the record. Oh, wait, there might be, ticket number P1314738. Count one, stop street or intersection, fail to stop. Count two, no proof. Good morning, please state your names for the record.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Lewis. Could you state your full name, Mr. Lewis?
Johnny Lewis.
Your Honor, Mr. Lewis would avail himself of the people's offer to allow him to enter a plea to blockading and the plea to failure to display. The remaining matters to be dismissed.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Lewis. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. Have you had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Berry in private about your case and your rights?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of February 14, 2022 at 6:01 p.m. On that date time, you at or near East State Fair Street and Anvil Street in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
Were you driving a 2006 Buick?
Yes.
Were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yes.
You're satisfied, Mr. Berry?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Court's also satisfied the factual basis will amend the count and fail to display. You stipulate to the face of the ticket for ticket number P1314738 as to count one.
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
The court will amend count one to blockading, and you stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining tickets to be dismissed.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Right, they're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's going to be a $200 fine for the fail to display, and then there's going to be a fine of $175 for the blockading. Usually with civil infractions, you have 14 days to pay it, but because you have the misdemeanor attached, can you have it paid by January 19th?
No, I need more time.
February 16th.
Say that again.
February 16th.
No, I need more time than that.
Well, your date is February 16th. If you can't pay it by then what you need to do is come down to the court. You need to put at least 25% down by that date, and you can apply for a payment arrangement.
Okay.
So I would suggest you do that. Right? Anything further?
No, ma'am.
You're all set, sir. Have a good holiday.
You too.
Thank you. This is the People versus Devon Lovan. Ticket number SP 1133920. Count one, drove while license not valid or improper. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1094269. Count one, driver register or entitled vehicle. Count two, driver's license never acquired. And ticket number, I'm sorry, count three is no insurance misdemeanor. And then ticket number SP 1096453, count one, drive while license suspended. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Davon Lovan.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Lovan. Your Honor, Mr. Lovan would avail himself of the people's offer to allow him to enter two counts of failure to display. The remaining matters to be dismissed.
All right, raise your right hand, sir. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Put your hand down. Have you had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Berry in private about your case and your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, Your Honor.
You're pleading of your own free will?
No, Your Honor.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of July 9th, 2020 at 10:40 a.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Virginia Park Court and 3rd Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you driving a 2005 Cadillac vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're satisfied, Mr. Berry?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Court's also satisfied the factual basis will amend that count to fail to display. I'm going to direct your attention to November 13, 2020 at 7:33 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Euclid and Linwood in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
You driving a 2011 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
You driving while your license was not valid or improper?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're satisfied, Mr. Berry?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Court's also satisfied with the factual basis, will accept the admission and will proceed to sentencing. There's gonna be a $200 fine for both tickets, total of $400. Can you have that paid by January 19th?
I get paid on January the 28th. I can have it paid by then.
February 16th.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Any questions?
No.
You're all set, sir. Good luck to
All right,
you.
happy holiday.
You too, sir.
Thank you.
This is the people versus Sean Light. Ticket number SP 1331815, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number SP 1331807, count 1, speeding 16 to 20 miles per hour over posted speed. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Sean Light.
Your Honor, Elwood Berry, I've not had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Light. I'm not aware of an offer for him as yet.
Limited access.
Limited access 1 to 5.
Mr. Potts, Attorney Potts spoke to him.
Oh, Mr. Potts spoke to him. Did you want to take that, Mr. Light? I don't think that's
Yeah.
any point.
Yes.
With that, Mr. Berry, you stipulate to the face of the ticket.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
Court will amend count 1 to limited access 1 to 5. And then you stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining to be dismissed.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So that's dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's a fine of $125, Mr. Light. Because this is a civil infraction, you have 14 days to pay it. Because of the holiday, can you have this paid by January 5th?
Yes, ma'am.
You don't pay it, it'll go into default and you'll incur like late fees and it just won't close out. So you need to make sure you get it paid, sir, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions, sir?
No, no, ma'am.
You're all set. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, this is the people versus Brianna or
It's Orbits.
Orbit. I was almost kind of close. Not really.
It's okay. You're not the first person. You won't be the last.
I'm sure. You saw the way my name was spelled. You probably would be able to pronounce it.
I know. I was looking.
All right. So this is ticket number U31037816. Count one, entering without owner's permission. Good morning. Please say your names for the record.
Good morning, and Brianna Orbits.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Miss Orvex. Your Honor, Ms. Orvex requires a jury trial and she seeks the appointment of a court-appointed attorney.
All right, so,
February 7th. Oh, jury. Oh, excuse me, sorry.
It had to be set as a pretrial if she getting called upon.
yeah, we probably need to set up for a pre-trial.
Okay, thank you.
So what we'll do, we'll come back.
We give her January 19th for pre-trial.
Okay, so we're gonna come back for a pre-trial January 19th. Mr. Berry, I'm gonna email you a form. You gotta interview her and have the form filled out. If you can email it back to the court.
I can send it to.
Yes, okay.
Send a form to Judge Ricard.
Oh, they're fine then.
I'll send it to Judge Ricard.
All right. So we'll come back on January 19th at 8:30 for a pretrial. All right.
So I'm scheduling the trial.
Is that everybody?
Schedule time. O'clock. You know how here's my card. That's on this card. Okay, so if you call me back at 30.
That's all.
I think we're done. Is that anyone else?
Is Jamie Lyons present?
I don't know. What do you think? I don't know if Jamie Lyons is. Jamie Lyons, you around?
Am I able to leave, Your Honor?
No, you gotta be interviewed first.
Okay.
So that request for counsel can be made.
Well, Mr. Lyons is the only problem I have. I spoke with him, his offer. If he's not present, then that's that.
Well, only thing we could do is give him a new date.
Okay.
He must have fell off of Zoom. Okay, so we, February the 2nd, I'll give him a new date. I don't know what happened to him. Okay. There was another question, right? Have we addressed everybody?
I think so. I
I think we're good, everybody.
Lyons, here's a Jamie Lyons, but Craig Thomas.
Oh, that's the dismissal.
Craig Thomas is dismissal.
That's the one, he was the person.
This is People versus Craig Tomlinson, ticket number P11954556, count one, no insurance, misdemeanor. Why don't you say your name for the record?
Your Honor,
And I'm sorry.
Elwood S. Berry.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
This is Elwood S. Berry.
Okay, we got your name. Ticket number SP11954551, count one, expired plate.
Your Honor, I would ask the court to waive the presence of Mr. Tomlinson. He was present, had to leave. This is a dismissal of the matters before the court today by the prosecutor.
All right, you stipulate your probable cause.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Legal valid documentation. All right, these matters are dismissed without prejudice.
You just need Brianna. Give me your telephone number. They'll call me. Just call. Take it off line.
You take it up live.
Yeah, you got it.